Ababs. Oh, I'm way out of the camera.
Also, it appears to be recording upside down. Is that gonna...
That's fine.
Sure?
Yeah, it's probably fine.
It says the clock is...
It doesn't matter. We can always change it, like, when it's done. You can turn the video around. It's
Oh.
fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Hello! So...
Hi.
Today I'm over at my Fran's house, and we decided to do the boyfriend tag. I did not get to do a video yesterday because I ended up running around and being dumb, but I ended up going straight from one thing to the next and didn't do any videos. And I was too self-conscious to try and like record a vlog while I was walking. I was pretty sure I was going to get hit by oncoming traffic, so...
Yeah, that's
But, okay, so I found the boyfriend tag questions on the internet. And I think I told the story already, but we tried to do this one time before, and that's why I missed a different day. It was because we got partway through, and then my iPad died, and it lost, like, it just dumped all the footage.
Gone.
And so it was like midnight, and we were just like, fuck it, it's time for bed.
Mm-hmm.
So that didn't happen. But this time, the iPad is charged.
Yes.
It's plugged in.
Yes.
We've like fail-proofed this multiple ways.
It's also only like 8-ish or so we won't
Hell yeah.
go like, fuck this.
Yeah,
So,
we'll do this like 5 times and pick the best one, right?
Mm.
Yeah! Boyfriend high five! Fist bump! Yay! A+. Okay, so... spoiler alert, this is the same tag. I tried to like find a different version of the boyfriend tag so that we wouldn't have like spoilers for us answering these questions, but all the other ones were just awful. So I picked basically like the first one that showed up in a Google image search for the boyfriend tag questions because they were the only ones that were not like absolutely just absurd. Okay, so the first one is, where did we meet? And that's actually a really good story because we met at my other boyfriend at the time's birthday party.
Yes.
Hashtag just poly things.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, it was really cute. So I was with my boyfriend at the time. He actually had a date with his other partner for his birthday, and so I was there, and I brought my friend Sarah with me, and it was like a public gathering at Smash Putt, which is this really amazing mini golf where they have all sorts of just like nonsense. It's apocalypse themed mini golf.
Yes.
And they travel between, I think, Seattle, Portland, and I think maybe California.
Maybe.
But they have like
It's all like art golf.
yeah. There's like one hole set up to look like a 70s living room with furniture. One of them set up to like it has a saw blade, and if you hit it wrong, it'll saw your golf ball in half. And
Yes.
one of them, you know, like the floor moves around, and there's buttons that you can press to make the floor move. Like, it's ridiculous. And
The
it's super
Smash
fun.
part is also because you have to sign a waiver. Like,
Yeah, you have to sign a literal waiver to get in,
Because, like,
and there's drinking.
there's like a cannon that shoots golf balls at
Yeah.
things. Like it's
There's
like a potato cannon kind
Yeah,
of thing.
they have a golf ball cannon that you have to shoot your ball into the
Yeah.
hole. Yeah, it's amazing. And there's also drinking. They have an open bar there.
And for
So-
some reason, a scorecard. I don't know why.
Well, you could still do it competitively.
I mean,
some of them are just fucking haphazard, but some of them do require skill.
Yeah.
If you were good at mini golf, but who is?
Nah.
But anyway, so we were at Smash Putt, and then Chris was kind of being a little shy / stoned wallflower all night, and
Yes.
this was at like there was a big gathering, like open gathering thing, and it was birthday themed. I think we were celebrating like 2 people's birthdays.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, so then at the end of the night, like, we all walked out to go home, and then, my boyfriend spotted Chris standing there by the bus stop with us, and he was like, "Hey, you were at the thing! You were there! What's your name?" And he was, like, wasted, and, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And, yeah, so my boyfriend, like, drunkenly introduced himself to Chris, and then we started chatting, and we all got on the bus together, and then it turned out that Chris and I were neighbors, so we
Yes.
started chatting, like, all the way downtown, and then we were changed over buses to get the rest of the way to West Seattle. I was living in
Yes.
West Seattle at the time. We got on the same bus, and I was like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, like, where do you live? And it turned out we lived, like, 1 bus stop apart.
Yes.
And so we chatted all the way home, and then decided that we were super into, like, business and freelancing and productivity stuff, and we were excited about having that in common, so we decided to, like, get together and hang out and talk business stuff,
Mhm.
and that kind of turned into a date.
Yeah. Kind of, sort
Yeah.
of. It just transpired. Transfigured? Yes.
transmorphed.
It was just one of those things where we were just getting together and hanging out and having a good time. And then I was just like, oh, wow, this girl's really awesome and hot and fun. And so basically we were watching Hackers, and I asked if it would be okay if I put my arm around her, because consent is cool and stuff. And also we hadn't established this as a date yet. And so she had to be like,
No, it was like the most
hold on,
endearing,
let me think about that.
awkward, like we were just the most awkward nerd couple, like just comedically. Because the way I remember it is
What do you
at
mean
some
were?
point, halfway through, and we're watching fucking Hackers on our first date to
Yes.
add to it. But in the middle of Hackers, he asked like, "Hey, so can I hold you?" And I was like, "I don't know." And I had like a little panic attack for a minute before I had to think about it. And I was like, "Yeah, okay." Because we're goobers. We're goobers together.
Yes.
It's pretty great. Okay, and then, so that was a really long answer to question number one.
Yes.
And then question number two, where was our first date? I guess that answers that. It was at your place, because I came over to hang out with you and talk business stuff together, and then we ended up watching stupid nerd movies.
Yes.
And
Was
then,
Guardian of the Galaxies that night or the next
I think
time?
that was the next date.
Yeah.
And then what was your first impression of me?
Oh, God. What did I say before?
Because you found me on OkCupid before you
Oh,
actually met,
yeah.
remember?
I honestly thought that you were out of my league. I had this extreme self-confidence issues at the time. Not saying that you aren't amazing and fantastic.
Not saying that I'm not out of your league. No, let's not say that.
Okay.
Sorry.
But, yeah, and so I just kind of, I got the impression that, like, it wouldn't be a good experience. And I also thought potentially, based on her profile, that she might have been, like, not as substantive, like...
Too
not...
bubbly, Desu Moe.
Yeah. Because
like,
I had gotten out of a relationship with somebody who was way
like,
over
super weeb trash.
otaku. Yeah, like, she moved to Korea because she likes K-pop. Like, she moved to Korea because she likes K-pop.
Womp.
So, yeah, I was scared about that, but then it's like, oh, you're smart and, like, funny, and yes. And then it was like, yay. What about me?
What was my first impression of you?
Yes.
Let's see. Well, I think the first time I actually saw you was
That's
when...
a lot of questions.
Yeah, there's 25.
Jesus. Okay.
Was when Brody was saying hi to you, and then I was like, oh, he's so shy and small, and look at him having a little panic attack with us talking to him now. And then we chatted on the bus, and I was like, oh, you're so smart, and you're a freelancer, and I should totally network and connect with this guy, and or do adult, like, things with the business. I don't know. I just totally only saw you as a possible professional connection when I first met you, to be honest.
Okay.
Like, I wasn't even thinking about it, basically.
So, first you pitied me, and then you wanted to manipulate me.
No! You're so mean. No, I just didn't objectify you at all. Until you, like, asked me out, basically.
Yes.
And then I realized you were interested, and then I had to, like, actively consider it on the spot.
Yes.
Yes.
I was just giving you crap.
Yeah, I know. The internet doesn't know. Christopher. Okay, and then... Let's see. When did you meet my family?
When you were moving.
Yeah. When I moved from West Seattle back into my parents for a couple months so I could save up for a deposit to get another apartment, because I had, like, a kind of fast-moving, disastrous living situation change when my roommate shipped out for the military. I basically had to, like, pack everything up and move relatively soon, and Chris was amazing, and Brody was also amazing, and they both helped me move, and my family came over and helped me move a bunch of shit back home, so they finally got to meet Chris. Yeah.
And you have not met any of my family.
Nope. I have not
don't-
met any of Chris's family yet.
Nobody has. Well, Tamber's met my mom. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, like, at some point, if I stay with you indefinitely, I'm probably going to meet your mom, but the rest of it, probably not.
Accurate. Maybe my cousin Christine, because she lives in Bremerton. But
And then you got to meet my sister, I think on the Wild Waves trip?
yes.
Yeah, my little sister the furry whom I love very much, and she has a lot of cool furry friends, and she invited
Very
me
cool furry friends.
to go to Wild Waves with her and a bunch of furries, and I invited Cress along. So we basically got to go on like a Wild Waves trip with a bunch of furries, and it was pretty amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it was pitched to me as like, do you want to go to Wild Waves with a bunch of furries? Like, yeah, I don't see how that could not be a fun time.
It's the same with like going to furry conventions. I don't know why people give them so much shit, because like furries are a really fucking fun, weird crowd, and it's a lot of fun to go to furry conventions too. It's weird and awesome, and there's lots of like interesting stuff going on.
No, and it was one of those things too where like I was on the internet a long time ago, like back in Something Awful forums, like, and they would like the furries were like the butt of jokes for a long time, but I never got it because I was just like, they're not hurting anybody, and they just like to do animal costumes, like that's their thing, and like identify with animals, like that's cool, like it's actually somewhat kind of appropriating in certain styles. Considering I'm part native, like, anyways.
Anyway.
It has the potential to be, but for most people I don't think it is.
Yeah.
If there's like a sober, total white person and they consider them their totem animal, then yeah, that's kind of appropriating. But
no, like the otherkin mindset and all that I think is a little bit different. Like when people get super serious about their fursonas, like it's basically the same concept as a spirit animal, but they don't call it a spirit animal.
Yeah.
They call it like their fursona, or they're like an otherkin for that type of animal or whatever.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. It's not quite the same thing, but okay, and the next question is, do I have any weird obsessions, and if so, what? Do you remember from last time?
Oh fuck. No. Weird obsessions. Your weird obsession. Oh, we talked about productivity books and everything like that, but we also we both have that in common. We're both obsessed with.
I already did a fucking video about it.
Yeah.
So.
No, and I have like I subscribe to like Ramit Sethi and like Tim Ferriss and like all of that kind of stuff. Like productivity, I'm a big fan. Yeah. I just started using Wunderlist because of you.
I know.
It's pretty good.
Cool. But yeah, no, any other weird obsessions that you remember of mine?
Weird obsessions. Fashion desu. It's not totally weird because you actually utilize it as a business model also. So I don't count that as a weird obsession because it's actually a weird business.
Well, but even if it wasn't, like, I'm still obsessed with it regardless of whether or not it was ever going to be something in my career.
True.
So I guess kawaii fashion counts, but then also, like, my excessive makeup obsession, possibly.
Yes.
And then I collect weird dolls, and toys and stuff like that.
No. Your weird obsession is eBay.
Really? You think so?
Yes, because, like, you'll, like, if you're, like, you'll have a moment, you'll go to, like, you will find something on eBay. Like, some cute trinket, and it's not only the fact that it's eBay, it has to cost, like, $5 or less, and you're like, I'm getting it.
Yeah,
like,
no, I do that. I eBay binge regularly, where it's like if I have like mild shopaholic tendencies, and then if it hits me real bad, I'll like go on eBay or Amazon and buy like 5 things that are all less than $5 each.
She was just telling me before we started this about 5 packages she's waiting for from China.
Okay, I bought 5, or I think I bought like 4 different colors of bow belts, because all of mine have finally kind of fallen apart, and then there were some colors that I wanted that I hadn't gotten before. And they're like $3 or $4 a piece.
Yeah.
So now I have like a whole wardrobe of bow belts, and I wear them all the time.
No, and I know you do. But that doesn't change the fact that you have like 5 packages coming from China right now.
Yeah, no, that's true. And then there's also washi tape. There's 2 kinds of washi tape, and then there's also my holographic lipsticks coming in the mail.
Yeah.
I was really bad and impulse bought a bunch of holographic lipsticks because I was afraid they were going to sell out forever, and they were really cheap. There was a deal where she was giving out like 5 minis of her lipsticks for $30, and so I was like, yes, I do want 5 different colors of holographic lipstick. I am into that.
Yeah.
But you, and the shop is called Fierce Magenta, if anyone was curious about holographic lipstick. Pixie Locks did a whole video about it.
Are you gonna link it in the thingy?
Nah, maybe.
Okay.
Whatever. I don't know. People can go track down Pixie Locks and watch her video
Google
on it.
it.
That's where I found it. And then your weird obsessions. Let's see. So you definitely have a thing about like minimalism for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then like your moleskins, and that's why I got you the Basics notebook, was because you're all about that moleskin life.
Mm-hmm. even if I'm not actively using them, I have a thing for stationery.
Yeah, and then you do totally hoard gadgetry and electronics and bits and bobs.
Cutting down, but yeah.
Yeah, working on it, but yeah.
DIY and gadgetry.
No, when I was
and,
trying
like,
to purge all my electronics, you're like, oh, we could use that.
Yeah,
You're like, you should hang on to this.
No,
We
I
can
know.
use it.
Yeah, I know.
I know, I'm sorry.
I still have this Onkyo CD player that's like a high-end CD player. Like, it's like when it sold, it was like a $1,200 CD player, and that's it played. It's like a 5-disc changer with a high-end digital analog converter.
Yeah.
And if I replace the band mechanism on it, I can resell it for $700. I only got it for $15.
But when did it become 1996?
There's audio files out there still that collect this shit. It's true.
I know. Yep, that's nice. I love you. And then let's see your other weird obsessions. Let's see. I think I made the joke previously that like you suck down your vape pen like air. Basically, you always have that with you.
Way less now.
About that.
Maybe when I'm home and like if I'm going around, but like I don't like if I'm at work, like I'll sit and work. I don't take a break to go and do that, and I just have like a little bit as I'm going to annex or something like that. It's not as bad anymore.
Okay. And then
I have to charge my battery like once every week now, and it used to be like once a day.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And then let's see. What other weird obsessions do you have? Oh, your fucking NOS energy drinks. Oh my god.
Yes.
He has
okay.
NOS with
Energy
breakfast.
drink and Diet Dr Pepper. Yes.
Yeah. He will have like NOS or Diet Dr Pepper with breakfast, and that's weird to me. What?
Nothing.
Two NOSes with
Yes.
breakfast. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 NOSes with
Yeah.
breakfast. That's healthy.
A lot
Anyway.
of shit to do.
Yeah. Got a lot of kidneys to explode.
You've got 2, right?
All the merrier. How long have we been together? We've been together like 11 months and some indeterminate number of days.
Yes.
Yeah. Or probably like close to exactly 11 months, because I think we got together in like April 14th.
Yeah, that was there was Smash Pet meeting there, which is what you want to count as our anniversary, and then there was the day of our actual first date.
Right, but that's...
Our first date was on 420.
Yeah, no, I'm not into that. I refuse. So...
She refuses to celebrate that as our anniversary.
Yeah, absolutely not. That's dumb. I'm not celebrating anything on 420. Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Okay.
So... That's right. So that means our anniversary is coming up really soon. I marked it in my calendar. It's at the end of this month.
Yeah.
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 Sweet. So almost a year that we've known each other and gone out, basically. Close enough. And then... Let's see.
It was a coincidence, like it was not intentional.
Do you have a tradition, or do we have any traditions together?
House of Carbs.
Yeah, we were just about to like get back to another tradition that we've started, which is House of Carbs, which is where we watch House of Cards and then consume something, you know, along the lines of usually greasy pizza
Yes.
and or something else that is just carb ridiculous heavy. But like consuming a lot of carbs and soda is one of our terrible traditions. Or
Yes.
hanging out and just like watching anime late into the night, or other
Cartoon
stupid
series.
shows. Yeah, cartoons basically of any different variety.
Yeah.
Especially because I'm super into animation. But
Yeah, me too.
And then what else do we do? We eat a lot of Mexican food together. That's another tradition, is we tend to have Rancho Bravo, which is this little Mexican place on the way to the theater that we both volunteer at.
Yeah.
And so it's like half the time that we walk to the theater,
It's
we will
either
stop for
Rancho
Rancho
Bravo or Big Mario's. Like that's basically where I eat every other day. It's affordable.
And then, let's see, do we have any other traditions? I think like sharing hot baths is kind of a tradition, because I have my enormous clawfoot tub.
We've only done that once.
Yeah, we've only done it like once or twice, but
Yeah.
I have a lot of hot bubble baths with my excessive collection of like Lush bath products and bath bombs.
Yes. It's not a tradition. It's an
It
obsession.
should be. It's not an obsession. It's awesome. So, but let's see. Do we have any other weird traditions?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, no. There's some other things I want to make into traditions: the hot baths, and then playing Sims together, playing 2-player video games together.
Yes.
I don't. Ugh, me. You
I-
were
okay.
excited to play Surgeon Simulator once I actually forced you to
Yeah,
play it,
once
and
I
you
actually played
enjoyed
it.
playing Sims together, even though we were playing the herbs, so it was terrible. But it was fun.
I will tell you that I did install Steam on my new laptop.
Yeah.
So I did grab Portal 2.
We need to
and I
play
downloaded-
Psychonauts together. Maybe we should do that tonight.
Yeah.
We could.
I mean, it's one player. It'd basically be me
Well, yeah,
watching
but
you,
it'd
which
be-
is fine. I like
We can
that.
switch back and forth or what
Yeah.
have you. Yeah, we can play stuff together. But yes, okay. And then, what was our first road trip? We haven't had one yet.
Nope. Well, I
and-
guess you could count Wild Waves for the water park.
Hey guys.
That was a road trip-ish. Yeah.
It wasn't too far. It's like federal.
We
way.
are planning to go to Portland soon.
Yeah, we're planning a well, not a road trip, but a trip relatively soon. And then, what is my favorite restaurant?
Oh, fuck.
Because we already got this far once.
we already
and I told
got
him,
this
and so now
far.
you just get to feel bad.
It was, Lucy.
Yes.
Lucy Sushi.
A+.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a big sushi fan. And then
What was mine?
I don't remember. Let's see. Now I get to feel like an asshole. Was it Big Mario's? It's not Big Mario's.
No.
It was.
I'll give you a hint. I don't know if I gave you the same hint last time or not, but I have said on multiple occasions that if this place is shut down...
Mecca.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the end of Seattle.
There's a place called Mecca. That's a very like indie diner. And,
Dive.
Yeah, divey
Yes.
diner in
Lower Queen Anne.
Lower Queen Anne. Yes. We've not been there very much together because we don't really go to Lower Queen Anne anymore. Chris
Yeah.
used to live up there. Indian. What do we argue about the most?
Most relationships, communication issues.
Yeah, miscommunications or sads.
Yeah, sads. I've got the bipolars, so that's not necessarily great. And you have the anxieties, and that's not necessarily great. And we end up kind of crossing over
Yeah,
at the
so
bad
there's-
times sometimes.
There's been several situations where both of us need the other person to drop everything and deal with our feelings, and so neither of us is able to do the thing
Yeah.
for the other one, and it's just kind of miserable. Where, especially like because of how bipolar works, like if I get too upset about something, sometimes it'll make him sad, and then he starts to hormonal sad, and then it's more effort for you to become unsad than it is for me to become unsad because I
Yeah.
kind of just bounce back from things and don't give a fuck.
Yeah. It's been better though. I've found like the right combo of
Yeah, no, your
meds
meds got way
and-
better, and we haven't had this kind of thing go on for a while now. Like, you've been way more resilient, which is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, we had a discussion thing today, and like a not so great thing, and we like resolved that in about like 45 minutes an hour. There were like no tears. It was just like, let's
Yeah.
talk about our feelings.
That was-
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like, we're hurt. Okay, let's walk through this. All right, cool. Not like still have feels, but worked through it. Like,
Yeah, no, we're both really good at talking through issues, like when they come up, and not letting anything explode or fester or anything like that. But
Yeah.
still, it's like because of how bipolar is, sometimes like when you become sad, it can sometimes just take your brain like an hour or hours to recover and get back
Or
up to
days.
like a good place.
Sometimes, yeah.
I feel like I'm super good at pulling you out of sads, though.
You're
Like
pretty good,
I am the best Muppet clown girlfriend at cheering you up again.
yes. All right,
I'm
we're at 23 minutes.
A bundle head. That one didn't work, but it kind of did.
Okay. I just wanted to keep you time mindful because.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Who wears the pants in the relationship?
I wear the pants
You
because she doesn't wear
physically-
pants.
I don't wear pants at all.
Yes.
He physically wears pants, but as far as like who wears the pants in the relationship, like we're pretty back and forth.
Yep.
It kind of depends on
We're a
like,
partnership, so nobody wears pants.
Yeah.
Like nobody.
like as far as decision making power and or
That's a
who is
dumb
the
question.
more
Yeah.
it is a dumb question, but it is true for a lot of couples, sadly, because patriarchy. But no, like we're both super feminist, and also we both kind of have self-confidence and anxiety type issues, and we have different
We
situations
trade
where
in those
we're-
situations. Yeah.
yeah, where we're stronger at things. So it's like I'm super extroverted, and we're both relatively extroverted, but I'm kind of stronger in situations where I don't know anybody.
Yeah.
And so I kind of take over in that case, and like he's a lot stronger when it comes to like dealing with crisis or things that aren't going well, and like he'll kind of help take over and calm me down from stuff that's going on or what have you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's like we just have different strengths, and I think that they really do like split 50-50 down the middle as far as like who makes the decisions or
Yeah.
takes charge of situations or things like that, which I really like, obviously. um, and then let's see, if I'm watching TV, what am I watching?
Not House of Cards.
So we only watch it together.
Yes. Did watch the Gravity Falls finale without me.
I know. Shut up.
But I did finally watch it.
Usually
what-
cartoons
Yeah, it's usually cartoons. It's usually
or yum tubs,
Yeah,
YouTubers.
pretty much. What about me?
You watch a lot of The Prophet and Shark Tank
Mm-hmm.
and I'm leaning on my arm too hard. And let's see, MacGyver. Well, you haven't watched that in a while. I think you
It's
started
a
watching it on me
go-to.
again. Do you still watch it on your own sometimes?
Sometimes, like, it's something that I'll put on when I go to sleep at nights. I just actually thought about restarting House. Like, House is up on Netflix.
I've thought about that too.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't know if I ever actually finished the series. At some point, it kind of jumped the shark a little bit, and I got bored.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I ever actually finished it. But I used to religiously watch House MD as a teenager. Like, I have never gotten physically violent about a show before or since, but like, my family would have to fucking clear the room at Monday night at whatever time it was, like 6 or 7 p.m. when House would come on. I would be like, everyone shut up and leave and or settle down because it's fucking House time and I don't want to miss a word of. Like, I would just be like on it, like serious
So what
business.
you're telling me is you had a thing for Hugh Laurie.
Yes!
That's fair.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, very yes.
Yeah.
But until I started to decide that he looked kind of like my dad in some really weird, remote way, and then I just creeped myself out and decided I didn't have a crush on him anymore.
Okay.
But yeah, no. Generally speaking, Hugh Laurie is delightful,
Yes.
and I adore him in both his silly British form and super serial American form.
Yes. Oh, have you seen any,
Blackadder.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
no,
good.
I saw Blackadder after I got super addicted to House, and it was really surreal and weird.
Some things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bit of Fry and Laurie?
No.
Oh, that one's fantastic.
Okay.
That was Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie's, like, sketch show. It's amazing.
Gotcha.
Yeah. You'll like it. I'll show you to it.
Okay. What is one food that I do not like?
God, you fucking eat everything.
Except a few specific things.
Oh, God.
There's one that's relatively easy that I don't think you like either.
Fats. You don't like fats. Like, super fatty things.
I can't. Well,
You
that's
can't
not a
eat
very
it.
good way of explaining it. But I can't have too much grease or
Yeah.
oil at one time, or it makes me really nauseous. So
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of fried foods. There's an easier one.
An easier one.
It's on everything. It's really common. I'll still eat it, but I don't like it.
Oh, horseradish, wasabi, like any kind of horseradish base condiment.
That too, but the one I was thinking of is tomatoes.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
I did not realize that.
Really? I'm sure I told you and you forgot, but I hate raw tomatoes. Yeah, I do not like the texture of raw tomatoes. They taste like gritty to me for some reason. And you don't like raw tomatoes either, do you?
I fucking love tomatoes.
Oh, I should give you my tomatoes. Well, we both
Yeah.
fucked this up. All right, cool. Whatever. Knowledge.
No, like my list of shit that I don't like to eat is pretty long.
Yeah, especially like he has an allergy to pesticides on raw fruits and vegetables. So it's pretty difficult to get you to eat super healthy, TBH.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's why I'm getting fat. It's because you eat everything cooked, and I like a lot more raw food when left to my own devices. I should be getting back in the habit of eating like salads and hummus and veggies more often because I need to. I'm about to get back on a diet. But yeah.
Bunny food.
Fun food. Okay, and then what drink do I order when we go out to eat?
Coke.
Yes.
And if not Coke, Diet Coke. And if not Diet Coke, a lemon drop.
Yes.
And if not a lemon drop, I don't know. There's not that many other things.
Well,
Like-
usually when I drink alcohol, it's always either lemon drop, grasshopper, or just 2 shots of Fireball and a Coke, which I will either just chug the Fireball and then drink the Coke as a chaser, or yeah, or I'll
I
just
say
drop.
this from experience as an alcoholic. Oh.
I don't know why. I just like Fireball. I really like cinnamon whiskey.
No,
And I know
I
there's
did.
better cinnamon whiskey.
I did
but I
too.
like Fireball enough that, and it's the cheap
Oh.
shit, and it gets me drunk. So it's like, why?
That was the shit that I would have like as a shot at the end of the night of like when I'm closing out my tab and it's like time for bad decisions. Like that's that and
I like you
Jaeger.
acknowledged it.
That and Jaeger were the two that those were my late night close out the tab, make bad decisions shot.
But yeah, no, I don't know
Morning
why
regret.
I like Fireball, but I do. It's just not too harsh tasting to me. It just has like that cinnamon flavor, and then it goes well with like Coke or what have you.
Makes sense.
And then
Oh, what about me?
yeah, when you go out, you are very much a. He drinks so much Diet Dr Pepper. He acronyms it as DDP.
Yes.
Like there's a bottle of it like right there. And then, but yes. So Diet Dr Pepper, or if not that, then you enjoy drinking non-alcoholic beers when we go out. If everyone else is drinking,
Yep.
Chris doesn't drink. Or
What's my standby if they don't have non-alcoholic beer? I don't know if you've seen me order it that often.
yeah, cranberry tonic.
Cranberry tonic with lime.
Yeah.
Yep. Makes me feel like a real adult again. Soda water and bitters is also really good too.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, it's a really good. Or tonic and bitters. Yeah. Makes you feel like you're actually having an adult beverage and, you know, not being an alcoholic anymore, in my case. So.
Okay, then this next one is hard. What shoe size do we wear?
You wear a size 5.
No, I have a size 6.
I was
6.5.
close.
Yeah, I'm usually more like a 6.5, but sometimes 6.
Okay.
And you 11?
11 and a half-ish, depends on the brand. Yeah.
Sweet, almost.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it depends heavily on the brand, but
Always does. And then what is my favorite kind of sandwich?
that is peanut butter and pickles or
No.
tuna fish.
I would say, yeah, tuna or Reuben.
Oh, yeah. Well, you answered mine. You know that.
Yeah,
Reuben is
there's
my
actually
favorite sandwich.
right across the street from us here. There's
Yes.
a really, really good Reuben place that's
Market
famous.
meats.
Yeah, famous for their like locally sourced meats that they'll make corned beef and they do
And
really
brisket
good
and
Reubens.
like
yeah.
basically any hot. I think they have pastrami on rye and like any kind of like hot sandwich that's like a classic. They make there, and usually at lunch. So we're near South Lake Union. This neighborhood is Cascadia, which is like this little tiny sub neighborhood of South Lake Union and downtown and Capitol Hill, just like in between all of them. And like every day, whenever I've been here for lunchtime, there is literally a line out the fucking door of Amazon employees with blue badges. Like it's not even, and if it's not them, then Facebook is also
And
right
it is a
across
really
the street.
good sandwich. They're
Yeah.
huge though, so it's like you can share someone.
Yeah.
You can share with someone. But yeah, no, actually, like peanut butter and pickle sandwiches are not my favorite. They are good, and they're like tradition in my mom's side of the family. But
Right.
yeah, and then let's see, what is one talent that I have?
One talent? Very specifically, your fucking Muppet face. All of the faces and noises and things. You are a very animated person. I have said like that you could do sketch and other stuff like that very easily if you wanted to. You are also a good public speaker when you're feeling it and you got the confidence train going,
It's
and
true.
you're not blinded by lights.
Yeah, no, I'm getting better
Yeah.
at that, getting back into the habit. He just fucking watched all of my YouTube videos last night, so he's like referencing my other videos, feeling clever. I love you.
Love you.
And you are clever. That's not what I'm implying, but you just watched all of them, like binged all my videos last night in solidarity. So
Yeah.
that's happening.
I like to support you. I like to support you in your little hobbies.
You're quite a little obsession. Okay, and then let's see, one talent that you have. Let's see. I feel like you can fix just about anything. Like you're a really good problem solver, and you're very, very tech savvy. So that's like he's like the magic tech angel for everything, and it pisses people off sometimes because he'll just be like he's just like the IT guy that touches your computer and fixes it, and you've been trying to fix it for like hours, and then he'll just walk up and stare at it, and suddenly it works.
And
and
the machine whisperer.
Yeah, it's just really upsetting to other people.
It is.
And very helpful.
It's also very upsetting for
actually-
me because that means it's more difficult to replicate the issue.
Yeah, but you're in the middle of fixing one of my MacBooks right now too, which is amazing.
Yes,
I
I'm
love you.
reformatting a PC that I'm selling to somebody else, and I'm also fixing and updating your 15-inch MacBook. So yeah.
Oh, and we still need to get the replacement Touch ID fingerprint pad for my iPhone.
Yes.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. But yeah, he used to actually work at a computer shop in West Seattle when we were both living over there, fixing MacBooks and Apple products for people. So there's that. But also, no, you're just really good at figuring shit out, DIYing things and fixing things and making stuff happen. Like he also produces like events and stuff. So I feel like solving problems and getting shit done, especially in a hurry, is like your major talent.
Thank you.
Yeah. I love you, and I love the free tech support that our relationship affords me.
This is the bonus of being a partner of mine, is it's included tech support, yes.
Yeah, no, he actually, like, says that frequently, like, benefits of dating me. Hot guy, free tech support.
I didn't say the first part.
No, you don't say it, but I... In so many words.
Okay.
Yeah. Endless cuddles and affection. Yeah, you have a great pitch for relationshiping with you. It's really
Fair.
great. Yeah.
Fair.
Okay, and then what would I eat every day if I could?
Carrots.
Really? Fucking really? Get out. I'll find a new boyfriend to finish this video with me.
Oh, how quickly it changes. No, that was a knee-jerk funny response. If you could eat anything, well, would it be eating anything that you want without getting fat?
Let's just say yes.
Let's just say yes.
Yeah.
Burritos.
Really? Burritos is what you go to? Like, I have such a sweet tooth.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I was thinking optimistically.
Yeah.
I would probably go with burritos or pizza for me. But
Yeah, I know you
like,
would.
Yeah.
You're more of a savory person, though. Like,
Yeah.
I can't do bitter, and savory is less
Cakey.
safe than sugar. Yeah. I'm all about that. Macarons, probably, actually. Like, I don't know if I could ever get sick of
those
those.
are too sweet.
What?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I can have like one or two, but after that it's just like, whoa.
Well, yeah, they're rich, but like eating
Yeah.
them every day, I would love to have a couple macarons every day.
Okay.
That would be super nice. And they're expensive. Like, they're fancy, and they're expensive, and they're hard to make, and they're super time consuming. So it's like, yeah, I would totally have these every day. if I could.
Alright.
And or just chocolate in general as a concept, just or a day, all day or a day. And then, what is my favorite cereal? That's
Oh.
hard.
Fuck.
Have we ever had cereal together?
No, I've like like I usually make you breakfast and it's usually some like egg thing.
Yeah, we usually
or,
eat real food for breakfast or pastries if we're
Yeah,
splurging. Yeah.
pastries. I guess sugar. I don't know. Because that's on donuts and all the other like you have honey and sugar in your coffee.
Okay,
So, I
so
don't
let's
know.
do it this way as favorite breakfast.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you wouldn't know what it is, but anyways. Favorite breakfast?
Yeah, for me, I think you know. I'm pretty loud about it.
Oh, coffee and donuts.
Yo.
Yes.
And then for you, I would guess
The absolute sweetest thing I can ever do for her, like if I want to make her day, is go to the Top Pot Donuts down the street and get her a mocha and like a couple of donuts.
It's
pretty
true.
much the best thing.
Yeah, no, it, like it destroys my energy levels as I sugar high and then crash immediately like 2 hours later. But it's my favorite thing, and I appreciate you. Like, as far as actually getting my day started, not an ideal scenario, but making my day super happy, best thing ever.
Yeah.
And then for you, let's see, what is your favorite breakfast? When we go out, you tend to have like a lumberjack breakfast. When we go to, I know when we've gone out to Glows and stuff, you've had like the everything breakfast, or you've had the
So my favorite breakfast is, I think I might have eaten this like once or twice around you.
Huevos Rancheros?
No, close though. My favorite breakfast item is actually at the Mecca and a few other places, but specifically at the Mecca, I order what I like to call a cradle to grave.
Okay, I'm lost. What?
Cradle de Grave is an omelet with green peppers, cheddar, maybe diced onions or tomatoes if I have it. But the key ingredient is it has to have chicken. Cradle to grave. Eggs. Chicken.
Oh,
Yeah.
now I get it.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun / awkward. My camera stopped recording temporarily. Where were we? You were
And
saying
that was
the cradle
the
to grave.
first time I had cancer. Hi.
In
No.
real life, yeah, no, he was just talking about the cradle to grave.
Cradle to grave, yes.
And I just got it. So, yes. And then, like, favorite cereal. My favorite cereal is actually, like, this is totally, okay, when I was a kid, my absolute favorite thing was Captain Crunch. And I still enjoy it. It basically tastes like toffee in cereal form,
Mhm.
but it's a little too sweet for me now.
Mhm.
And then, as an adult, my favorite cereal ever is actually the Special K Red Berries.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's kind of light flakes with berry flavor in it.
So I loved Captain Crunch when I was a kid, but also I used to, when I was in the high school newspaper, we would just have a giant bag of like Cocoa Roos, which was like the generic Cocoa Puffs, like, and we would just be like digging out of the bag.
Cocoa Puffs.
Like that's what we'd be doing
They're
for
just too gnarly.
snack.
Ooh,
Now I'd
they
say
taste
if
like
I
cheapery
am gonna
chocolate.
get cereal, I'd say like a Kashi granola thing. Like that's
Huh.
usually good. Like the honey granola, like chunky things.
I'm not a big fan of granola for some reason.
I love it. It's good.
Okay. And then I put my phone down. That was a bad idea.
But
Beep, beep. What is my favorite music?
Electro Swing.
Nope.
Uh,
One of my favorite songs.
J-pop.
Nope.
Damn it.
I mean, those are both things that I love, but my
Yeah.
favorite right now is Vaporwave.
Oh yeah, right now. Yeah. Okay.
I listen to a
That's
whole lot of
that's
Vaporwave.
relatively recent. So
Well,
I was talking about like
kind
all
of,
time.
But it's been for like months that I've been listening to nothing but like female pop and female-driven pop and especially indie pop, and then Witch House and Vaporwave.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been listening to J-pop nearly as much.
Yeah. Well, when I first met you, you were all about that electro swing. Like that's what you put on like all the time.
Yeah, I was going through like a super serious like glamour 40s starlet thing because I was rereading the Bombshell's
Marilyn Monroe,
Manual of
yeah.
Style. Yeah, I'm super into the whole bombshell 40s glamour business.
Yeah.
And then let's see, your favorite music.
Yeah.
Let's see. You listen to a lot of like ambient electronica when
Mhm.
I'm over, and then I know you love Philip Glass a
Mhm.
lot, and let's see. Whew.
I like a lot of, actually, I think I kind of put it down. I feel like my favorite music is actually music that doesn't have vocals in it. Now that I really think about it, because I listen to music a lot when I'm working, and so like I started getting really into like drum and bass and like EDM stuff that doesn't have a lot of vocals, so not like vocal house or anything, but yeah, a lot of that. And when I do listen to stuff with vocals, it's usually like Seattle indie stuff, or like it's usually Seattle oriented stuff like Harvey Danger, The Long Winters, Blue Scholars, like all that kind of stuff. I'm very, very supportive of my local music scene. So
What's my favorite sports team?
none.
Ding ding ding!
What's
I
my
hate
favorite
sports.
sports team?
The Seahawks! Yay!
Yeah, you should get on board.
No,
At the very least, just pretend.
no. They're ugly colors. It's an ugly barbaric game. It's not even feet focused ball. It's wrong. It should just football should be called soccer. Like I don't understand why we call it should be football, like the rest of the world. Anyway,
Watch out for recording.
yeah, it's fine. What's my eye color?
Your eye color is blue.
Your eye color is brown. Yay! Yay!
I didn't even have to look. Neither did you.
If you have to ask this question like
Excuse me.
6 months or longer into your relationship, you got some
Pretty sad.
problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got problems. There was another one of these fucking tags that was like, "What do you wish my eye color was?" And I was like, "What kind of fucking relationship do you have? Is this something you people think about?" Like,
Lavender.
if only your eyes were green, like all the hot girls. Like, what? Anger. Patriarchy-based anger. Okay, who's my best friend?
Well, there's a couple of answers to that. In the Seattle area, it would be Bella.
Yes.
In like all over the world, it would be Marie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's my best friend?
Your best friends are Brad.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I know you're really good friends with Yogi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then obviously Tambo and all of our weird little like poly family,
Mhm.
and then I don't know. Do you have other best friends in the area? I know you're close to a lot of annex people, but I don't know if you would like name them.
I
here.
kind of cycle in and out of like my friend circle with who I'm closest with, like work wise or like community wise at the given time. That happens a lot, and it's not like I devalue any of my other friendships. It's just like proximity builds, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So
Okay. And then, what is something you do that I wish you didn't?
oh fuck, so many things to choose from. Not really. Probably related to the bipolar stuff. Like wishing I could snap out of it sometimes. And I mean, I know like it's the thing that you wish, but you know is not feasible, and so it's just annoying. It's the same thing with me. I feel the exact same way.
Yeah. Well, I
Um,
mean, yeah.
yeah.
It's something that's not too hard to be understanding of given
No.
the circumstances there. But. And for me, let's see, what's something that I do that you wish I would stop? Probably randomly poking and or licking your face. I'm
That's-
obnoxious as fuck.
Let's see. I don't like. I don't mind that.
You don't mind it?
No, because that's an opportunity for me to win.
Oh.
Because you initiate it, and then
Yeah,
I
it's true.
always win.
It's true.
Because I will go 5 steps further
I
and
pick
give
on you.
0 fucks.
I pick on you all the time, but you
Yeah.
always win because you have like no.
I have no fucks.
I'm so prissy, and
Yeah.
you have no fucks to give.
No.
I always initiate it, and I always lose. Let's see. Is there any? Okay, so then what is something? Let's see. I'm late all the time. Yeah.
I
know
go with that.
That gives you anxiety.
I'm a very timely person, and I have
Yeah.
a lot of people in my life who are not, and it is very frustrating.
I'm one of them. Yay! I really try.
I know.
But between the fact that like I'm always tired and I like just sometimes it takes me longer than I expect to get ready, or sometimes transport doesn't work
Keep
out.
in mind, I'm the kind of person that will text somebody if I think I'm going to be running 3 minutes late. Like, and this is because of prior mistakes in my life a long time ago, and also having worked in call centers for so long that I'm so, like, 'cause if you're late at a call center, like, if you're going to be later than 2 minutes, like, you have to call management. So it's a built habit.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily hold everybody that high of a bar, but if it's more than 15 minutes, then I get cross.
Oh, cross.
Yes.
You're so cute. Hot cross buns.
God damn it.
Okay.
And the puns. No,
Cross puns.
yeah, that's not fair because we're both horrible about that.
Yeah, we are.
So.
It is just pandemonium in this relationship.
Mm-hmm. That's not even funny anymore. Like, really?
It is to me!
Yeah, everything is funny too.
Yeah, that's also true. I'm gonna die laughing at my own jokes.
It's a good way to go.
Yeah, it is. Where am I from?
You are from here, specifically Mukilteo.
Yeah! And you are from, let's see, Louisville or Louisville, Idaho?
Close.
Lewiston?
Yes.
Yay! I'm
Yes.
kind of dumb. It's
Lewiston,
fine.
Idaho. But where was I born?
Do you know where I was born? You probably don't. I never go there.
Marysville?
Nope. Close though.
Monroe?
Nope.
Skagit?
Nope.
Linwood?
Nope. Redmond.
Redmond. Oh, interesting.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, like what were they doing out there?
No.
Nothing to do out there.
Where was that bar in?
Idaho?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Washington?
No.
Oregon?
No.
Montana?
No. I was born in Southern California.
Oh,
I was born in Oxnard, which is a suburb of Santa Barbara.
that sounds like an unpleasant name. Oxnards?
Oxnard.
Yeah,
It actually has a lovely marina nearby. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, has
From
to
what I
make up
understand.
has to make up for the Oxnards.
Yeah.
Nyuk, 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 nyuk. And then, okay. What kind of cake would you bake me on my birthday?
I would make you a chocolate globe with brownies, with white chocolate and brown chocolate brownies with raspberries on them inside.
So there's a beautiful, heartwarming story involved here. So he sent me, like, we send each other back and forth things on Facebook that are interesting, and at some point he posted me a video of, like, the food porn video. I think BuzzFeed made it, where, like, you pour hot milk or hot chocolate.
No, you posted
over...
that to my timeline saying,
No,
make
you did
this.
the first one.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you or somebody else posted the first one to me.
Somebody
I'm pretty sure
else
it might have
did.
been Tamber posting it to me and you in a conversation or something. Whatever.
Anyways.
Anyway, came from his direction of, like, chocolate globes and people pouring hot stuff over them and melting them to reveal the desserts inside. And they're all pretty and it's cute food porn. And then I sent, let's see, he was like, look, babe, these are so great. I'm like, oh, thank you. You're so generous. And he's like, what? I'm like, because you're going to make this for me and that's why you're showing me, right? He's like, what? And so I just started, like, ongoing jokingly harassing him about how nice he was that he's going to make me chocolate gloves. He's like, I wasn't offering to make you I don't know how to make chocolate gloves. Like, I don't want to.
And I am actually legit planning on doing it at some point.
Yeah,
here.
and no, I literally wore him down, harassing him, pretending to be super excited about him making me chocolate gloves.
Tamber posted a thing to me that was actually a very sensical step-by-step process.
No, I sent that to you.
Oh, okay.
The breakdown of how to actually make chocolate gloves. And it's actually super simple.
Yeah.
Because you just take, like, one of those empty spherical Christmas ornaments, the kind that you can fill with glitters or pictures or whatever, and you just fill it with chocolate, like liquefied chocolate, and just shake it around in there until it's coated on the edges, and then let it cool, and then that makes the globe. So it's actually really easy to do. But yes, so I basically, like, harassed him until he promised, like, okay, I'll make you a chocolate globe. And then a bunch of shit happened, and life stuff happened. He was supposed to make it for me for Valentine's Day, and then we were both broke, and then it was supposed to be for my birthday, and
I
new
was
job
booked
happened.
about 80 hours a week.
Yeah, so we haven't chocolate globed yet, but you will.
Yes.
Someday.
Yes. I told you I would.
I know. I believe you. And then what cake would I bake you for your birthday? I didn't make you a cake for your birthday. I don't think either of us actually had cake for our birthdays.
Nope.
Yeah, no. That's weird, because both of our birthdays are in February. His is on the 3rd, mine's on the 23rd.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what type of cake is your favorite? Probably chocolate peanut butter. Yeah. Those
God, I've never had a chocolate peanut butter cake. That actually sounds amazing.
Cupcakes. The Reese's
Oh,
cupcakes.
yeah, those are good.
With chocolate cake, and they had peanut butter filling inside of them. But yeah.
So let me tell you about the best birthday cake I ever had. Was for one of my Super Bowl my birthday happens to almost always happen on the same weekend as Super Bowl Sunday, and one year Tamber made me a football-shaped cake out of blue and green velvet cake with a brown buttercream frosting, and then had green crumbled velvet, like it's red velvet with different colorings, but like green velvet turf around the side. It was pretty fucking dope.
Football.
Yeah.
Football cake. Alright, cool.
What can you do when your birthday is on Super Bowl weekend? Like, you have to get it eventually.
Yeah, that's pretty. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
That's, I'm just so morally opposed. I'll make you blue and green things if you want them.
Eh.
Oh.
Make it orange.
Yeah. And then we're gonna skip that one. Do I play any sports? No. Well, actually, you know, that is a good question.
Your waifus.
Shut up. My video game where I play the rhythm game with my anime waifus.
Your sport is rhythm games.
Yeah, well,
DDR.
Okay. Yeah, kind of. But I was actually going to say a different sport because there is something that is a sport that I like to do.
Racquetball?
No.
Running.
What?
Running.
Racquetball? I
don't
am
know.
blind, sir.
I don't know. It's a racket. Ball.
You're a racket.
Running. You enjoy running.
Yes, I do enjoy running, but I also enjoy figure skating. I have my own figure skates.
What?
Yes.
Oh.
I have my own fitted skates, and me and my sister used to go skating together all the time. That's what we used to do.
Oh, okay. I think that came up when I told you that I used to roller skate all the time.
Yeah. But yeah, so I used to figure skate a lot more when I was living right across the street from the Linwood ice rink when I was going to Edmonds City College. I would go like, you know, once a week or so.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and then let's see, do you play any sports?
I did. I mean, past
Drill team in high school?
No.
No.
I played whirly-ball for quite some time.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah,
I was
we used to be super
competitive
into
whirly-ball. Yeah.
Oh my god. Which, for anyone who doesn't know, whirly-ball is where you're literally in a go-kart with this little like basket thing, and you have to pick up the ball like off the
It's
court
like doing
while
Yali meets basketball in a bumper car.
It's ridiculous. It's absolutely.
But I also really enjoy playing tennis. It's one of my favorite sports to play. Yep.
I didn't know that. Okay.
I have a tennis racket.
We'll play Wii tennis together and compromise.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I actually really enjoy Wii tennis.
Oh.
And Wii bowling.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I'll have to.
I enjoy sport. I enjoy video games that are like involve action. Like, I love pinball. Like stuff that involves a lot of motor control.
Okay, we hated those Wii Carnival games that we tried to play together. That was awful.
Well, the Wii Carnival games are pretty lame.
Yeah.
But
we will play Wii tennis because I can do sport video games, but I can't do actual sports because of my nearsightedness. But yes. And then, what can I spend hours doing?
what can't you spend hours doing?
What?
Interneting.
Interneting.
Video gaming.
Day planner stuff.
Yes.
Scrapbooking stuff.
Lounging.
Glamorously.
Yes.
Or doing my makeup.
Yes.
And then you, fixing things.
Mm-hmm.
Techie stuff, especially learning techie stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Theater stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, I'm sorry, I make you sound so boring. You have more hobbies. I'm just dumb.
Video, photography.
Yeah.
Writing comedy sketches.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. There's a lot of stuff that I do. It's understandable because I'm currently working on a whole bunch of tech stuff right now. So, my projects vary constantly.
Okay, and then last question. If I could
Oh my
live
God.
anywhere, where would it be?
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Probably the Japans. No.
Fuck no.
Oh,
my
that's
God.
a good point. You would be like, yeah. The way they would be treated would not be fun. You would like to visit there. You'd like to have like a summer home there, or something.
Yeah,
Maybe not
basically.
summer, because summers
Winter
there are
home.
horrible.
But yeah, no, actually, after my experience living in Japan for 4 months, like, I would never want to live there again. I do like to visit it, but yeah, it's too racist, too sexist, too
Yep.
restricting. The work culture is absolutely absurd. Like, nah.
Yeah.
Nah. I have a lot of respect for anybody who chooses to live in Japan long term because it is hard. So.
Well, as a white woman. I
Well,
imagine.
as a white anybody, but also just as a non-Japanese anybody. Like, you can
That's
tell
true.
immediately if you're a foreigner, even if you're just, like, half Japanese.
Mm.
Like, they have the term hafu for people that are only half Japanese and look like
Jeez.
something else because they are set apart in Japanese society as being some sort of, like, oh, you're a foreigner, but you're also kind of Japanese, so you kind of get our culture, and we can sort of accept you, but you're still weird because you're part foreigner, so you're not really Japanese.
Damn.
Yeah. it's like they treat half Japanese people a lot of the time like the way interracial couples or like half racial kids were treated here in like probably the 60s, like 60s and 70s, I imagine, where it's like people are still fucking really racist towards them and have all sorts of really weird stereotypes for no reason, and they feel kind of weird in both communities. It's bizarre. Anyway, railing on Japan aside, let's see, for you, if you could live anywhere, where would it be? Probably, man.
Well, you didn't answer the question though.
Oh, here. I
Yeah.
don't want to live anywhere else.
Yeah.
I mean, I might like to spend some time in London or New York City,
Mhm.
but I don't really want to live anywhere else. I'm pretty set in Seattle. This is my ideal. And then for you, I would imagine basically like here in a nicer apartment, or which is the same goal for me, or I could see you living in New York.
Mhm. No, here's where I want to live, and ideally, I would have, like, if I had like my ultimate like way, like if things end up being totally successful for me and all my artistic stuff, is I would have, like a space in New York and a space in LA, which I could go and stay, and like that would be a thing. Like maybe I sublet it most of the time, but then I can go and stay there. And then, but my home base would be here, probably someplace on Capitol Hill or somewhere in the thick of it. Maybe Georgetown. Like Georgetown might be good, but somewhere that's easy access via walking. And yeah, I kind of like this location. Like honestly, where I'm at right now, like just a nicer version of this. Maybe when those buildings next door get built, maybe I could afford one.
Yeah, this is a studio, so it's just a really small space, but it's like a nice building.
Yeah. Sorry.
I wonder if all the units in this building are actually studios either. They might have much nicer.
They have one bedrooms,
Yeah, I wonder if they
but
have
there's a
nicer-
waiting list on those.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's a really nice location. But yeah, okay, that's everything. Did
Mhm.
we succeed as couple?
Yeah.
Did we know the bab?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I think so.
Yes.
I think we're
I'm
all
getting
right.
really tired. I think I'm getting pretty ridiculous, but that's okay.
Getting
We're gonna
ridiculous.
go back to watching House of Carbs, and probably consuming chocolate to make sure that the carb element stays involved. It's got to be House of Carbs. Oh, you're pressing buttons with something. I
No,
see.
it's timing out
Oh, okay.
because we've been talking for a while.
We lost our House of Carbs.
We'll go back. It'll remember where we were.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Kevin's